We're gonna make a creamy chicken, mushroom, and rice Instant Pot dish. Super yummy, and it comes together really quick. So I've got 1.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I just kind of trimmed it up a little bit, a little excess fat. I've already seasoned one side, so I'm just gonna do this. You just wanna coat nicely with some kosher salt, kind of liberally there. And then a little bit of ground black pepper. Add some flavor, okay. And I really have like fallen in love with this Instant Pot. Never thought I needed one in my life, but who knew? Okay, so I have 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil in there. And I have my Instant Pot set to saute. In mine, we'll say like saute more. It's like the hottest setting. And this will take about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. I just want to brown these up, and then we'll take them out and we'll add the mushrooms and continue building this lovely dish. Okay, so the chicken's ready to give it a flip. You could absolutely skip this step if you want to, but I really think, you know, browning it just adds a little bit more depth of flavor. You don't have that much time, no big deal. No big deal. Okay, so the same thing, about 2 to 3 minutes on this side. We're gonna take them out and then we're gonna get our mushrooms going. Okay, so we're gonna take the chicken out, all nice and brown, delicious. And all that brown, like, stuff on the bottom is just gonna add more flavor to our sauce and to our rice. Okay, looks good, smells good already with just a little chicken in there. Okay, this is 1 pound of mushrooms. I still have the oil in there, going in. We bought them already pre-sliced. It's a little bit of a time saver. You pay a few more cents, but it's worth it. I always add a little bit of salt and pepper in there. You always season each layer. There's been arguments going around. Some people say don't salt, it makes them tough. I've never found that to be true, so I salt. Salt, some pepper. And there's no need to panic. These will actually release a lot of water as they start to cook. But if you feel like they're getting too dry, you can either add a little bit more olive oil or you can add a little bit of your chicken broth. So no big deal there. And be patient with the mushrooms. Let them kind of sit for a minute or so and they'll start to release that water. Okay, so the mushrooms are nice and cooked down. Now I'm just gonna add some spices. This is 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 bay leaves, and a little pinch of red pepper flakes. We like a little spice around here. Okay, so I'm going in, and I'm just gonna stir these right into the mushrooms. I wanna get like a little toast on the spices. And it's amazing how that big bowl of mushrooms cook down. I'm always amazed by that. Got a little toast on the spices. Now we're just gonna build. I'm actually gonna shut the saute off. We're gonna put our rice in first. It's important how we layer this. We have the mushrooms, rice going in next. Okay, then our chicken. Awesome. Okay, going back in. And you always want to save these juices. It will really add flavor to the dish. So just pouring them right back in. Good to the last drop with those. Okay, so now I'm gonna have, this is 1 3/4 cups of chicken broth, low sodium. Organic if you can. And this is just 1 cup of cream of chicken soup. And I'm gonna put this in and I'm not gonna stir this. I'm just gonna put this all in, I'm gonna cover it up, and then we're gonna go for 15 minutes on manual, high pressure. All right, we're gonna see you in just a few minutes. So we're gonna put the top on, I'm gonna put it on pressure, and then we're gonna set the time for 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna let it natural release for 10, and we're gonna have dinner, that easy. Okay, so this has been cooking for 15 minutes at high pressure. We let it naturally release for 10 minutes. That's my alarm saying it went off. 10 minutes, we let it naturally release. Now I just wanna make sure that we release all the pressure. So we have a little vent knob here that we just push down. That's gonna release the rest of it, and then it'll actually be safe to open. So don't let these scare you, these Instant Pots. They're pretty safe. They give us this little built-in technology. So as soon as that pin drops, be ready to twist and be ready for dinner. Okay, pressure's released. This smells so good. Okay, so all I wanna do right now is I'm just gonna take the chicken out and put it on this plate here because I wanna give everything a nice stir. Oh my gosh, it's so yummy. Okay, and I used brown rice tonight. I think it's a little bit healthier option, but you could use white rice, wild rice, whatever you have on hand would be just fine. Okay. Well, I wish you guys could smell this. Okay, so I'm just gonna give this a little stir. And then we're gonna serve it on up. Okay, so all I did was I shredded up the chicken, I put it back in the pot, gave it a good stir. I'm gonna top mine with some chives. But you could use parsley, even basil would be delicious, whatever kind of spices or fresh herbs that you have on hand. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a taste because this smells way too good. I'll have to let you know. So I got a piece of the chicken, a little bit of the rice. That's amazing. Okay, super hot. Sorry about that. Probably should have blown it a little bit more. But I love the creaminess of that. You get all the thyme in there. The mushrooms are fabulous. It's such a great meal. Come home with the Instant Pot. You can have this on the table in about 45 minutes tops. Enjoy.